Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. And in this episode, we're going to take on some more affinity missions, but before we do, I kind of grinded up a little bit, and there's a fantastic spot to do this, and we'll get to that soon, but at the moment, we finally got it, boys. Oh my gosh, Ghost Walker is now ours. Also, I maxed out Primer, because Primer's kind of broken, but yes, with these two green arts, oh my gosh, we are going to be pretty darn strong, but we're not done yet with our build, and in fact, I'm kind of not focusing on ground gear for the time being. Instead, I'm kind of focused on scale gear, and come to think of it, that's a really good segue for what we're about to do next, so let's go. To the Armory Alley, where I swear to God, we've spent like 20 hours in this LP just sitting here buying crap, but no, this is not about armor. This is about scale gear. So here's the thing about this game, guys. In pretty much every RPG, not everything's going to be totally balanced. And oh, wait, there is... I think I just passed it, actually. The thing is, there is a... Yeah, this is it. The Phoenix Wing. The Phoenix Wing debatably is one of the best scale weapons in the entire game. The store-bought version is okay, but really, gosh, the higher level version of this is extremely strong. We're not going to use it in this episode, but I highly recommend you grab it. But anyways, now that I got that on my scale, we're actually going to fly to Oblivia to do this grinding trick. Or just fast travel to Frontier Nav Site 322, because I forgot I had it. Anyways, this is the spot in which you can get some very good EXP if you either have Dark Edge or G-Busters. Since we have, well, Dark Edge on my main character, and everyone else in our party pretty much has, well, G-Busters, yeah, this should not take long at all. Wow, that was faster than usual, but yes, that enemy was an extremely high level, but we took him down just because we're in scales. Once you've done that, simply fast travel back to 322 and repeat this process. Sure, you will use a bit of fuel since the G-Busters are very, very fuel consuming, but this is the fastest EXP I've seen so far in the game, and yeah, now that's been taken care of, let's head back to NLA. Because this is not going to be a level grinding episode. Well, I guess it is kind of combat heavy, but today we're going to be recruiting one of the final party members in the game, Celica. And unfortunately, we can't get Rock. Man, that'd be really cool. But yes, we're going to be taking on the quest, New in New LA. It's a lot of news in there, huh?
I'm sorry, but my answer must remain no.
I still don't see how this is asking too much, considering what we've done for you. You must understand. We know that Rock is being pursued by the gangly, and yet we offered him asylum here in NLA nonetheless. Don't you see? In doing so, we have increased the odds of our city coming under attack.
Your people were in a state of war with the ganglion long before we arrived.
That is correct. Which is precisely why I'm proposing we unite against them. We don't ask him to fight alone, merely that he lends his strength to ours. Does that request seem so unreasonable? A being like Rock would be a great asset in the field. It would be a shame to see that go to waste.
Are you making deals here, or threats?
Hey, everybody!
I simply propose a mutually beneficial agreement. I do not appreciate your characterizing it as a threat.
Yeah, Rock doesn't want to fight.
And I respect his right to choose. He is welcome to refuse to contribute to this city, and then leave it.
That's horrible.
Thank you truly, but it is all right.
What do you mean?
Rock and I shall discuss the matter and come to a decision shortly. Is that satisfactory?
Of course. I do hope you can both see reason in this matter.
Don't worry about him. We have plenty of non-combatants around here. Blade membership is entirely voluntary.
But I feel terrible for not fighting when I'm so big. It's just selfish, you know?
It's not selfish, Rock. You are a kind and beautiful soul. Never be ashamed for choosing peace.
Pretty lady is correct. Tatsu not fight once in whole life, and Tatsu never feels shame.
Thanks. I think.
right here. I have an idea.
Where are you going?
Don't you worry about a thing. Just give me a little time.
So, Celica doesn't want Rock to fight, because, well, he doesn't want to, but she has a plan. That sounds kind of bad. Maybe we should go and find her in NLA to make sure she's okay. And here's the, wait, where the crud is? I swear to God, every time I go to practice, I always forget where these stinking things are. Where is it? Oh, wow, is it really? Well, that's finished, but yeah, this guy gave us a tip on Celica's whereabouts. Thanks, buddy. But now that we have that information, we need to head to the administrative district's tower and actually report that to Vandom. Not sure exactly where we're still doing like kind of like go here, get this info quests this late into the game, but that's just one of my very small gripes. But whatever. Hey, Vandom, what's up?
Hey, Elma. Your crew saved that Celica girl a while back, yeah?
That's right. Why?
Did something happen?
Well, she came by with this look on her face. Asked what a person has to do to become a blade.
And what did you tell her?
Well, I was just joking that clearing a mission solo would be a good start, but suddenly she looked all serious and just turned and headed off.
That sounds like trouble. We've got to find her.
Yeah, I figure. With that look, there's no telling what she might be planning, you know?
You shouldn't tease people who ask serious questions.
Bad mustache man.
You're right, my bad.
Let's just focus on finding her. She can't have left the city yet.
God dang it, Van. Okay, this is really bad. So it seems that Celica has taken a solo mission with no gear. Vandom, you gotta think, man. You are, our leader after all. But now we need to get some more information about Celica's whereabouts. And yet again, guess who didn't remember where they were? I needed to go to the barracks last, and I know that. Forgive me, it has been a while since I've played X. Pretty much all those videos were recorded a very long time ago, but editing this takes a really long time. But it should be the, yeah, okay. I'm hoping, okay, there we go. If it wasn't him, I don't know what the dump I was gonna do. But now that we have that intel from the same guy who told us the other information about Celica, now we need to go find Rock, and he is in the fight. The first time I played this, I was just laughing out. Look at him, man. He's just Snorlax.
Oh, Elma.
What's wrong, Rock? Is it Celica?
Yeah, she was talking all crazy. Said she was going to join Blade and make us both citizens of NLA. She's trying to work for both of us so I won't have to fight.
I knew it.
What do we do? She went to a place called Sylvalum to pick Selenian Sage all by herself.
What? That place is swarming with all kinds of terrible indigents.
Not to mention the ganglion.
Please, you gotta help her.
Of course, Rock. She's our friend too.
So Celica is in danger, and we gotta save her. So let's get to doing that and head to Sylvalum. Yeah. Transition! Honestly getting worse and worse about that, but here's the location of this cave that we need to enter.
This is the place. According to this, Selenian sage grows in this cave.
And Celica's already in there, huh?
What the matter? Rock scared?
No, I'm not.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Rock. I'm no fan of spooky caves either, believe me.
It's just some bad people used to make me do some very bad things. They always kept me in a dark, cramped place when they took me around.
This must be hard for you, huh? You can wait outside if it's easier.
No, I'll go. I have to help Celica. That's really nice, but I can't ask you to do that. I have to help Celica myself.
Rock, we want to help you, the same way you want to help her. And accepting help from your friends doesn't make you any less of a hero.
I guess you're right. Okay then.
This nothing! Rock just need to be brave like Tatsu, and everything fine. Now let's go find Pretty Lady.
We get it, Tatsu, you stinking thing, Celica's. Alright, anyways, this is Behemoth's Shadow, where Celica has apparently gone to do a mission to prove herself, and unfortunately, there's a lot of monsters, and crap, I missed the turn. I should probably get better handling on this scale, huh?
You okay, Rock?
Yeah, I'm fine.
More bad memories?
A little. But it must be a lot harder for poor Celica.
What does Rock mean?
Those bad people I told you about? The ones that used me? It was the Ganglion. I did something terrible to Celica's village. But she saved me anyway, and she's done so countless times since.
So that's what happened.
I have to help her. She came all the way out here for me.
Then let's catch up with her before anything bad can happen.
Yeah.
Man, I still could love Rock. Okay, so yeah, kind of an odd-placed cutscene where they right about to get attacked, but I don't know, man. I think Rock, he's just really innocent. I guess I have a thing for characters in fiction that are just, you know, they're just like, he's literally just a kid. You know, he doesn't know much. You know, oh crap. Yeah, I gotta get on my skill now. Alright, so this is the tough part. We'll talk about Rock a little bit more later, but yeah, there's a lot of enemies, and I don't like to show enemies we've already, oh god, enemies we've already battled if they don't bring a whole lot new to the table. And that's pretty much this entire cave, excluding, well, the enemy we're gonna take on at the end. So I'm gonna kind of just run past everything, trigger the boss cutscene, and hope an enemy doesn't aggro onto me so we can complete this. But yeah, simply use your follow ball, and you can get where you need to go if you're fast enough. It's unfortunate we can't use our skill. It's unfortunate we can't use our skill, but apparently Elma and Lynn still can. Anyways, we're almost there. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I really like Rock's character, and Celica and him make a good pair, you know. And gosh, I don't know what he'd do if something bad happened to either of them. So we should probably try and stop that from happening. And oh god, I don't like the looks of this. This area is pretty annoying, but this is where Celica was last.
Rock! Why are you...
I'm sorry, Celica. I may not be able to fight, but I can at least be your shield.
Oh, Rock!
Nice going, Rock. We can take care of things from here.
We'll see you again when it's safe. You take Celica and get outside!
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Truly.
Now, time to send you back where you came from.
So the Dimnet Ziphius wants to throw down, and I'm sure I've said that name completely wrong. So here's the deal, guys. My gear sucks. I know it sucks. I still think, though, that if you simply abuse Overdrive, you can complete this really, really easily. However, I was an idiot and didn't get Overdrive, so I'm just hoping we win. But yeah, pretty much our ground gear. We haven't seen it in a couple episodes since the Zoofarg was primarily just... Oh, wait. Are we getting hit from something else? Oh, God, no. I'm pretty sure Lynn just aggroed it. Yeah, she definitely did. Well, this is not looking good. I'm probably going... Yep. We were only supposed to fight the one. That's an issue. I think I'm... Maybe we... No, okay. I need to definitely run. This is bad. Yeah, I almost died. Good thing I have pretty fast movement speed. Anyways, now that I have full tension, we should be able to knock this opponent down relatively easily. That's the one downside to Lynn's Bombardier. It's good if she gets aggro of all the enemies, but if she gets aggro of too many, oh boy, she drops pretty fast if they're really strong, which means I should probably update Lynn's armor for the next episode, since we're going to be forced to use that. But yeah, simply just abuse the Tushirari... I can never say that, might have. The triple cooldown on your arts. And if you have some decently leveled physical arts, you should be fine. I haven't mentioned it before, though, but green arts do slightly boost the uptime of our Overdrive, but only by a little bit. And at the moment, I don't have my, like, finished build, and oh wow, we didn't really do too much damage. Probably would have been a good idea to get Elma and Lynn their Overdrive straight off the bat. So we can just burn this down, but yeah, I know, guys. My ground gear is absolutely terrible. I've been focused on Skells because really I wanted to beat the Zoofarg, but well, we still won. And now that enemy is dead, do not start using 100 shells, Elma. Let's just run and meet up with Rock and Celica at the beginning of the cave. No, do not sliding slinger. God dang it, we just need to run. Oh, and there's a tyrant. All right, I'm just gonna meet you guys at the back of the cave. God dang it. And I forgot to fast travel again. I don't know how I keep forgetting that's an option in this game, but thankfully, Celica is unharmed, and she's reunited with Rock yet again.
Is everyone all right?
That nothing. Team Tatsu's seen worse plenty of times.
What he means is, thanks for worrying about us, but we're... So, did you find the Selenian Sage?
I did.
Then congratulations. That means you passed.
But only because you helped me.
Ah, that doesn't matter. Blades all work in teams anyway. Heck, we spend most of our time bailing other blades out left and right.
You're a true blade now, Celica.
And any who disagree will face angry and scary wrath of Elma.
We should be getting back home.
Sounds good.
Home.
Man, oh man. I can't believe you actually went out there on your lonesome.
Thankfully, I had Rock's assistance. Not to mention Elma and the others.
Look, I heard Elma's report. She told me about how you found that Selenian Sage all by yourself.
So, this means Celica passed blade test?
Sure does, with flying colors.
Yes!
Congratulations, Celica.
Thank you. But what does this mean for Rock? Can he stay too?
Well, since he's a Blade's family member, I don't see why not. Those ganglion scumbags are gonna be after us either way, right?
I fear the matter isn't so simple. It's premature to say there is no chance of peace with the ganglion. We can't assume needless risk.
What?
But if you were to prove yourself an asset in ULA, it would be different.
Oh, come on. How many times do we have to go over this? Rock isn't fighting.
Oh? Is this the point where you offer to fight in his place?
No, I won't have anyone getting hurt from me again. It scares me, but I'll fight.
A noble offer. But productivity demands we all work in fields suited to our aptitudes.
Huh? Then what?
Right now, we have a severe shortage of heavy construction machinery here in NLA. I could offer a gentleman of your strength very favorable employment terms.
Huh?
But you still have the right to choose. You're free to contribute to building our city, or you can find a home elsewhere.
Are you saying I can help without fighting?
I am.
Then I'll do it!
That's wonderful, Rock.
Bah! I knew you were up to something with all that sneaking and skulking around.
I do not skulk, Jack. I was simply making the necessary preparations, as one must.
Yeah.
Careful, you'll make him blush.
So did I, Director General. I'm sorry.
Oh, come now.
You were just doing your job to help New LA, and I kept jumping to conclusions.
Think nothing of it. All's well that ends well.
Now he is blushing.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Maybe under all that bluster, he's just a big softy looking for a hug.
Huh?
And that is New in New LA. Gotta say, probably not the best quest ever, and I just barely got by alive, but yeah, this is Celica. She's a Psychoraptor. Add her to your team if you want. She's actually not all that bad, and as far as Psychoraptors go, she's definitely better than Irina, which pains me to say because I like Irina, but whatever. Now that we have taken care of that, and we have every single party member in the game except for one, which we unfortunately cannot get till the post-game, it's time to do the affinity mission that is required to progress in this game. Now, very early on in the Let's Play, I said, please get Gwyn to 1 heart of affinity before the end because you're going to regret it. That time is now. Hopefully you have that 1 heart. If not, you cannot do this next affinity mission. And yeah, this can be a giant roadblock for people in the game. And honestly, I don't like how they did this or didn't give you a hint toward it at all. But anyways, today we start Gwyn's boot camp.
Colonel, and everyone's here with you. Perfect.
Why do I feel like we're about to be asked for a favor?
No. I mean, yes.
Gwyn has desperate and pleading look on face. Let Tatsu guess. Gwyn is dying of hunger and want Lindley to make big dessert for us.
Not even close, Shorty.
Well, if you're in a place like this...
Exactly. I need to... Wait, what? No! I'm here because I want to get stronger.
Come on, Gwyn, you're plenty tough already.
But I need to be tougher. I'm still nowhere near Leon's level.
Who's Leon?
Now I get it. Alright, so how can we help? You're looking for some advice?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we can say anything useful, we'll need to get a feel for your current abilities. Let's start with a round of mock combat.
What? But you'll mop the floor with me!
It's an exercise, Gwyn. It's not about winning.
Exactly. Now get ready.
Well, alright. I'll give it my best, ma'am.
So, Gwyn wants to fight us 3v1. He's gonna Ghost Walk in front of his face. Oh god, I just love the animation of Ghost Walker. But, yeah, this is purposely supposed to be like the easiest fight you've ever seen. I don't know if the creators of the game are just not Gwyn fans, but, he's not gonna pose you much of a threat. And if he does, you probably are not ready to take on Chapter 11, so think of this as kind of a test for you.
It's no use. My weapons just don't pack enough punch. I need better gear. Well, yeah, stronger weapons make stronger soldiers. It's just math.
It's just wrong is what it is.
How do you mean?
Lynn, what are your thoughts on what we just saw?
Well,
No, be honest, please.
okay, well, it sort of felt like your weapons were using you instead of the other way around.
They were using me?
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but we mechanics have a little saying. Even the fanciest, most high-tech tools are useless in the hands of an amateur.
I think that sums it up perfectly. You don't need a more powerful weapon. You just need more skill handling them. Without the fundamentals in place, even a magical wonder gun would be wasted on you.
So, I never thought of that.
We'll begin with some simple drills. Hold on a second. I have the perfect tool for this.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Wait, seriously? This thing?
So you remember it.
How could I forget? This clunker's the first gun they hand enlistees. You really think this'll help?
Yes, and that's why I'm forbidding you from using any other weapon for now.
But this thing is just...
Elma chose it for you, Gwyn. She must have a reason.
Right. Sorry. Thank you, Colonel. I'll try it out and see how it goes.
Good. In fact, I just got orders for some new missions, so why don't we go give them a try?
Huh? 3 missions? Right this second?
Stow the chatter, soldier, and move out!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
Hey, there's nothing wrong with tough love. Some students need an iron fist.
Believe me, this is nothing compared to how she was back in the day. Oh boy!
I said move your feet, not your mouth!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
It's sometimes easy to forget that Elma's in charge since, you know, our main character kind of calls the shots. But anyways, now we are going to use Gwyn to basically kill some pigs. I don't know why, but you need to equip him with this weapon. So here's my trick for this segment, and yeah, the Soldier Assault Rifle. Lynn's like, that piece of crud? It's like, hey, it's like decent, just saying. But anyways, here's my strat for this affinity mission. Just play as Gwyn. It's not so bad. If he's decently leveled, it should be no problem, which means, unfortunately, I will not have my heavy skill, but whatever. At least I have this one, and it's pretty darn cool. Anyways, let's head to Primordia. Because that's where all the pigs are. I don't know why they chose this type of enemy, but you may recall this area where we first encountered Tatsu. Way at the beginning of the game, chapter 3, I want to say. It's been a while, but here we have these Swede, and really just order all your comrades to stay in their skells. And come to think of it, I should probably heed my own advice. I thought they were. And no matter how weak Gwyn is, as long as 3 of your party members are in scales using their weapons, I mean, sometimes the AI is terrible. Inside of scales, they will just like, oh, there's only one enemy, I'm not going to use AoE damage skills, and it's like, could you just use them anyways? There's like little to no downside. They should eventually go down, but here's the thing about this, guys, it's a enemy that we've encountered so many times in this game. I'm going to show this first battle just so you can get an idea of what type of damage these guys are dealing. Come to think of it, I'm actually taking a ton of damage. Defensive stance is the way to go, though. I was trying to like speed things up and, you know, just going crazy, but every time Gwyn attacks, he gets a little bit of healing, and I gotta say, not a big fan of Gwyn's, like, I like his character and all, but I think he got a little screwed with how they decided to allocate his stats. So basically, he's a Samurai Gunner, which is a class that specifies as melee, but his stats and his best arts are kind of like for a gunner. It's weird. I know I sang like his praises in the very beginning of this project, but that's when before I kind of understood the entire meta of Xenoblade X, which is basically you're a one-man army because you can't count on anybody, which usually is not the style that the military tries to practice. Well, I mean, at least the, you know, U.S. military. Obviously now, you know, since Earth got destroyed, probably all the militaries came together because really at the end of the day, the one thing that would unite all of the world is if we got invaded by aliens. And for some reason that stuck to me this very day. It's like, it's kind of sad that that's what we would need as you know, just a world, you know, Earth. But anyways, that took forever because the AI is kind of hit or miss in this game. And oh, that was Phoenix Wings actually. The downside to that is aggro the entire base. So let's, how about we fly out of here and head to the next area, which, come to think of it, is right in front of me. Oh gosh, come on, guys, stop fighting. Okay. There we go, and ooh, a gold, not bad. Let's actually think. Pretty sure I need to head north right now. And looky there, I was correct. Right behind Talon Rock is where you need to head to defeat these next poor indigents. I just feel so bad. It's like, we need to train Gwyn, but these guys aren't doing, oh crap, I need to initiate the battle first. These guys aren't doing anything, man. I just feel bad destroying them, but anyways, yeah. Just kill some more of them, and you're almost done. Just one more, come on. This is so slow because Gwyn is so weak. There we go, alright. I need to upgrade my ground gear, it appears. Anyways, now that that's been taken care of, I'm getting the heck out of here. Because we're done with the quest. And apparently, just standing in front of giant pigs and shooting them while everyone behind him has giant robots firing missiles at these indigents was enough to somehow make Gwyn understand that he's not weak anymore. Anyways, now that we've done that, let's check out our gear. We definitely need to take that gun off, come to think of it, so we can finish the quest. There's a lot of times where that happens. Just a warning, guys. Don't forget to take it off. You know, it happens to everybody. But now let's equip this rifle and head back to the barracks and see if Gwyn's learned anything.
Well, how do you feel after slinging that weapon around?
I think could I ask for another round, ma'am?
You got it. Get ready.
So here's the deal, the rematch versus Gwyn is only slightly more difficult, and that is totally not his level game. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but he will put up a decent fight, but it's still 1 versus 3. And if you are struggling, which I'd be very surprised if you were, because I mean, come on, it's wow. Did he just do 1,337 damage? That is kind of funny. Gwyn strikes me as a guy that does a lot of elite speak, but yeah, I don't think like really. You would need overdrive. And in fact, if you have Ghost Walk, you're kind of already won, since it's literally that broken, guys. I'm not exaggerating, but yeah, it doesn't look like he has much left in him. Just one more Starlight Duster ought to do it.
How did that feel?
Pretty good, judging by the look on his face.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Colonel. Now I know to focus on the fundamentals. I remember now. Leon used to stay late and just drill on the basics for hours and hours.
So, who is this Leon anyway?
He was my best friend.
Leon was Arena's younger brother. He didn't make it on board the White Whale.
Oh, Gwyn, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, he was my hero, you know? Always looking out for me. And Arena always looked so happy when he was around. I always envied that. And him. That's why I want to be just like him.
He's right. We can't have you settling for good enough.
Wow, now we've got 2 drill sergeants.
You're right. I shouldn't settle for being like him or anyone else. Time stopped for Leon back on Earth, but my clock's still ticking. I should focus on the best me that I can be. I realize that now. In fact, who knows? Maybe I'll even surpass Leon someday. When that day comes, I want a rematch, okay?
Of course. I wouldn't miss it.
Still, from the looks of things, that's a long way off. If you want to be strong enough to protect Arena, that is.
But what? How did you even...
Oh, come on, it's written all over your face. You get these puppy dog eyes every time you talk about her.
If even Lynn's calling you out on this, I'd say you should take note of it.
Guess it's more than just my combat skills that need work.
Man, I like that song so much. It's like my second favorite next to the Overdrive theme. But yes, apparently Gwyn has learned a lot from this experience. Despite the fact that all we did was kind of just do the work for him. Anyway, it's enough poking fun at Gwyn. Poor guy, god dang, well I stopped. But now that his affinity mission has been completed, we are ready to take on Chapter 11, which is what we will be doing in the next episode. But in case you have not cleared 10% of Cauldros and completed both of Gwyn's affinity missions, well, you should probably go do that. And I gotta say, it kind of is a bummer. I mean, some people don't even know that you can get Gwyn on your team, and they're like, ah, crap, I should have leveled his affinity in the beginning of the game. Anyways, as I said before, now that all of our obstacles have been removed, we can begin Chapter 11, one of the final chapters in the game, and holy crud, dude. It's a good one, that's all I'm gonna say about it, but man, we really need to get better armor. So in the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X, we're gonna gear up for our showdown in Cauldros. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.